Chapter 3. The next day, I noticed there were missing posters plastered all around the town. They were describing a person who looked extremely similar to a man nearly like my own. This is not including the fact a name was present. Extremely similar to a man nearly like my own. Must be my twin from the fifth dimension again, I thought. You know, I always thought of myself as the more responsible, mature, and well-mannered of the two. As he was involved in all sorts of crimes over the years, it certainly didn't help his case. A nice gaggle of police officers walked by and looked at me with a nearly hostile sight. He pointed at me with his long, protruding, nearly claw-like finger and called 3 more fine chaps over to my location. Aha! Just as I had thought. They started doing splendously gracious cartwheels towards my immediate vicinity, almost comparable to that of a graceful rolling tire of a Ford F-150. I ran, as they must have thought I was my 35th dementia-ridden twin brother. In an act of defiance, I superfluously cartwheeled down the street a swell, not taking too kindly to this act of rebellion. They yelled, "Jeff #2, come back here." I retorted, No, you have been greatly mistaken. I'm Jeff the Killer, ... 2. As we cartwheeled, I had suddenly remembered why I was given the birth title of Jeff #2 originally. Early on, my parents had a child named Jeffrey, and so, when I was born at a very young age, they thought it would be rather redundant to name their second child Jeffrey #2. Taking this into consideration, they then opted for the name Jeff #2. After the daydream and feeling quite dizzy after the chase, I embarrassingly fell face first into a giant, gaping, deep, dark manhole. The gaggles arrived soon afterwards. Well, he is rather dead, don't you quite agree, Officer Muffin Chops? Thinking this my darkest day, I realized this was really a blessing from the heavens above. Perhaps my prayers to the Lord had been answered. This filthy enclosure of pure disease was really the young lad's hideout all along, hiding beneath our cozy, small, peaceful town, right in plain sight. With not a moment to process, I saw a dark figure pouring what seemed to be an awfully smelly brown liquid out of a rather weird, squared, realistic blood-red-colored container. Spotting me, he then spit only a single tiny little spark from his chapped, bloodied mouth, which then proceeded to land in the strange container, causing the liquid within to ignite, engulfing the entire sewer in a violent, raging fire.